Welcome, man. Welcome back to my channel. It's crazy, man. I actually was gonna record a video today. I told myself that I was gonna record today, and I had another video planned, but then this news happened, and it's honestly good though. It's good for me because now I can record this video, and I can save my other video for tomorrow because I've been telling myself that I really want to come back and be consistent. I know I say this a lot, but for real, man, I really do. I really enjoy talking about this stuff. So I figure, like, why not just do it? You know what I'm saying? So I'm definitely gonna. I'm gonna try to just have a conversation and just do what I like. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. Before we even get into it, please like the video, subscribe if you like basketball content. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know what comes with my channel. But man, today was a big bomb, I guess, of news for basketball fans. As you all probably already know, John Wall was traded from the Washington Wizards to the Rockets for Russell Westbrook, and I wanted to come and do this video a lot earlier, but I was out there watching. Sorry, I was out there watching this show with my girlfriend, and the news came to my phone. I'm like, dang, I really want to come and do this video, you know what I'm saying? But I just told myself I'd wait. That way, it allowed me to get some, you know what I'm saying, think about it a little bit while I was watching the show and just really just. I mean, I'm still confused, honestly. And another thing before we even start talking about it, I encourage comments. Like, please comment, tell me what you think. If you don't agree with me, that's totally fine. You know what I'm saying? I want obviously I don't want like mean stuff, but if you want to debate or do anything like that and like just tell me your opinion, I'm definitely open ears to that. So yeah, man, I was just confused when I seen this trade because I really don't know what direction both sides are going. So I'm gonna start off with the Rockets. So you got Harden, you got Russ last year. They don't really work out. They make the playoffs, of course, because they're two great players. But I think we all knew that that wasn't really like you know what I'm saying. Nothing. They weren't about to win a championship or nothing. And that's another thing. I don't want y'all to think that I think that these teams have to win the championship when they make a trade because obviously no. We know the Wizards or the Rockets aren't. We know the Wizards or the Rockets aren't like favorites or anything. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not saying that they have to win a championship, but at the same time, I do think you should at least try to get better. And maybe they think they've gotten better. You know what I'm saying? Maybe they think these both sides maybe both sides think like this is what's good for them. But I'm honestly confused. So my thing is, like I was saying, you got Harden, you got Russ. They make the playoffs, get past the Thunder, then they run into the Lakers and get knocked out in five, I think. Um, I don't. You get a new coach. You fired D'Antoni. You got Paul Silas as your coach now. So I mean, maybe this makes them a little bit better because maybe I know Paul Silas is saying they aren't going to run the same system like the five out hard and just dribble the ball. You know what I'm saying? But still, I just don't see how John Wall doesn't do anything really but take the ball out of Harden's hand, which some people might say that that's what they need. You know what I'm saying? Some people might say that should play some off ball and that might make them better. I mean, and I might be one of those believers, I guess, but I don't think that makes them much better. You know what I'm saying? To where it's like, man, we really won this trade. So if you are a Houston Rocket fan, I would like you to tell me like how you feel about it because I honestly don't know. You got Boogie Cousins, you got John Wall, you got Christian Wood. I don't even let me go see their projected starting lineup. So honestly, I would think you got Wall, Harden, PJ Tucker, Christian Wood, and DeMarcus Cousins. Or you might bring Christian Wood off the bench. You might have um, Wall, Harden, House, Tucker, and DeMarcus Cousins. So I don't know. either way, I just don't. I mean, they're kind of letting us know that they're switching their whole system up. Really, I mean, I don't think you get John Wall to make him play off ball. That doesn't really make sense to me, being one of the best assist men in the league. So I honestly don't know on the Rockets end. I think they'll still make. Of course, they'll make the playoffs because well, the West is tough, but I still think they will make the playoffs. It's just confusing, man, and not especially on the Wizards side. Uh, you trade Wall, who's been your star for I don't know how long, almost a decade now, if not a decade, and you get back Russell Westbrook, which I'm a big Russell Westbrook fan, but it's like, what is that really doing for you? You got Bradley Beal, who just averaged 30 points pretty much. I'm pretty sure he isn't really fond of. I ain't gonna say he's not fond, because obviously he's a professional. He gonna, like, you know what I'm saying. He's gonna play with him. Like, he's not gonna be like, man, I don't want this guy. But yeah, man, I just, we all know how Russell Westbrook is. I'm a big fan. Like I said, we all know he's an alpha. He want the ball in his hands. Him and John Wall are kind of similar, actually. But the thing about them that's different, John Wall, I think, is pass first. Russell Westbrook is score first. So it's like they're the same player. It's like somebody built the same player, but then gave them different brains. Wall is like, okay, I'm athletic, fast, all that, but I'd rather get my teammates involved first. Westbrook is like, I'm athletic, fast, all that, and I'm going to score first, and then if I can't score, then I'll get my teammates involved. Which, I mean, I don't know. I just don't know how that's gonna work when you got Bradley Beal coming off averaging 30 points. Then you bring in Russell Westbrook, who is gonna, he even said that he wanted to get back to a role where he was like the focal point of the offense, like in OKC. So it's like Washington is not really the place, which I know he he didn't pick to go to Washington, but I don't know, man. I just feel like on both sides, this trade really doesn't make any sense. I mean, it's cool, but nobody's really getting better, and nobody's really getting worse. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of just like a weird trade. You know what I'm saying? I by no means am I saying this is a bad trade, because I think the teams got who they wanted, and I'm big on getting who you want. Like for Atlanta, when they traded Trae Young on draft night, even though people might say, wow, they traded Luka for Trae Young, they got who they wanted. You know what I'm saying? So that's something I'm big on. But I just, I'm not sure, man. This is a weird trade. But let's look at some of the reunions that we got going on. You got Russell Westbrook reuniting with Scott Brooks, which I saw on Twitter earlier. I didn't even think of that, being an OKC fan. That'll be something to look for. I mean, it's not really nothing really. Like, it's not like they're going to throw a reunion party in there. But that's just a little cool fact that they're going to be back together. And then you got John Wall and DeMarcus Cousins reuniting from college, you know what I'm saying? And DeMarcus Cousins even tweeted like a little smirk face, like he was happy to have his old brother back, you know what I'm saying? So that's pretty cool. I think it'll be good for John. Like, even though I was saying the trade is confusing, I think this trade will be good for both players, because I think John Wall needed a change of scenery, you know what I'm saying? I think he'll be happy in Houston. He got his buddy DeMarcus back, and I think John Wall wants to win. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying they're gonna win a championship, but I think he'll win more games in Houston than he did in Washington. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, so I think John Wall, I think he'll like it in Houston, and I think Westbrook will like it in Washington, because he just. It's closer to the OKC field than the Rockets is. I mean, I don't think he it's like the thing that he wants, but it is closer to that than Houston was. My fault. because in Houston, Harden it's Harden or nothing. You know what I'm saying? So, and Westbrook still find a way to get his stats in, but for the most part, we all know Houston. It's like Harden gonna dribble, like you go stand in the corner. You know what I'm saying? So I think Westbrook will definitely like this better than Houston. So I'm actually excited. Like I know it's crazy. I said all that stuff like the trade is weird and all that, but I am excited to see it, man, because it's weird and I like it. You know what I'm saying? I like the weirdness. So I'm excited to see them play with their teams, and I'm looking forward to it. I think Houston will. I think Washington will definitely be better. I mean, obviously John Wall didn't play, so they didn't have him there, but I think Washington definitely with this trade they'll be better this year. And Houston, I mean, I think they'll pretty much stay the same, like around that 4 or 5. I mean, the West. Sorry, the West definitely did get better. So I don't know. I don't know because I know people probably think the Mavericks will be better than them. People probably think the Suns will sneak in there now. You still got all the Trailblazers got a lot better. They made great moves in the off season. So I don't know, man. It's a weird trade. I would definitely like to hear you guys' opinion. I'm gonna try, like, if you comment, I definitely will try to respond because I just like to see what other people think about these things. Because when I hear it, I'm like, what's going on? Like, I just like to. I be wanting to know what are these GMs like? What is their mindset really? Because it's like you're trading for the same player pretty much. It's just one of them likes to pass and one of them likes to score. I mean, I know that's a big difference, but in a sense, you're just swapping the same player. And I mean, I know people may think Westbrook is better. Some people may think Wall is better, and that's fine. Like, I'm not here to discuss who's better, but we can all. I'm pretty sure we can all agree that they're in a similar mold. Like, they have a similar mold. They in the same area. You know what I'm saying? So I just I don't know, but I like this though. You know what I'm saying? I like stuff like that. I like to see change. I like switching like players and stuff. So yeah, I'm excited to see it, man. I really am, and we gonna be seeing it soon. You know what I'm saying? With the season coming up, I can't wait, man. So please, like I said before I even started, please like the video, subscribe. I'm gonna be coming with basketball content as much as I can. You know what I'm saying? It's late right now, but I definitely wanted to get this video out. So I'm gonna edit this video, get it out, and then be right back on the grind. Like, I'm gonna be trying to upload as much as I can. So like I said, comment, like, tell me what you think about both sides. Tell me what you think about the Houston side and the Washington side. And yeah, man, we out. Peace.